Well, I think you kind of just fell into like a keyword trap about using the keyword of book, right? So you're talking about creating a cookbook, and I could totally see like a cookbook to where there's two versions, right? There's a cookbook you talk about food, but there's a cookbook to where you're talking about building a business. And again, to you, I think that you look at businesses like you said with flavors and ingredients, and if you put the right flavors and the right ingredients together, that dish should be phenomenal or that business should be successful. So my next question is like, what books have you read in the past 10 years that kind of help inspire you to become who you are?
That's a really good question. I mean, I think on the business side, we again I say we is because I feel like this journey really happened hand to hand with Zeev, but we read a lot of business books. At some point, we realized we should start reading summaries of these business books, right? So I'm using this app called Headway it's wonderful. It summarizes books. I read books in like 15 minutes. You get to save the different insights, and then you can revisit those insights later. Wonderful app. But I think the best book that we keep referencing to, and again, that not the summary, but the full book is Scaling Up by
Mm,
Vern Harnish. I think it's a wonderful book because it's an incredibly practical book, right? It has a lot of practical advice in different stages of growth, right? So they claim on the book, it's for companies growing from 1 million to 100 million. We're way past that, but
mhm,
there's still a lot of very practical things about anything from like how to run a meeting,
mhm.
how to build strategy, growth strategy, and projections, right? And they have different templates that you can use and different schemas. Very, very interesting book. Highly recommend Scaling Up by Vern Harnish.